Ever lay down the perfect minefield, only to have the enemy see it and turn the tables on you?
Boise stopping.
Oh crap, run! Oh shit, hurry!
At 21st Century Warfare, our mines are modded to sink into the ground to make the perfect ambush. 21st Century Warfare, the world's longest running battlefield tournament.
Good evening and welcome to EGLN's coverage of our last scrim covering 21CW, 21st Century Warfare. Tonight we're going to be on the map Adwar Oilfields, and we have the 15th AA matching up against the 40th Royal Marines. Tonight shoutcasting with me is Airborne, the general from the 24th, and tonight doing our video is Eisen from e-rev. So we got about a 5-flag map here, all-out map. Airborne, why don't you give us a quick rundown on the map and what we expect to see tonight?
Alright. This map is, as you can tell, a desert map. 5-flag, which is our 21CW's bread and butter. I expect to see very heavy pushes going into military village and the oil plant. And if those fails, usually the divisions will go for the outer flags. This is an all-out map with everything: aircraft, helicopters, tanks, infantry, the whole 9 yards. So we're in for a pretty good time tonight.
Okay, well I'm going to go ahead and get this thing restarted here. That'll give us 2 minutes to talk. And as you saw, we had both sides spawned in, lined up, and we're ready to rock and roll here. It looks like I have Eisen, our video man, on our side tonight, so I'm going to take the action off the top, and I'm actually going to follow the jets here. I'm going to follow the A-10 as best I can, because it's usually one of the things that really gets one of the first kills is one of the bombers. But we also should have some good helo battles too, both north and south of the oil plant. We do have 5 flags tonight. I'm going to run them down from north to south, west to east. We have trade accident, and then below that is militarized village, and then off to the west over by the UK headquarters is outpost, and then we have oil plant, the only urban area on the entire map other than militarized village, which is really small. And then we are down out all the way by the south, all by itself, is Crossroads. And as you people know, that people that have been watching the 21CW casts for the last 4 or 5 weeks, this is going to be our last cast for the night. I mean, for the Campaign 7 season for 21CW. If you're interested in joining, go to 21stcenturywarfare.com. Check it out. And for commander assets tonight, we do have a UAV available for each commander and 3 artillery pieces, plus supply crate as usual. And again, as usual, no satellite scan.
Well, ladies, it's time to bring the pain. Here we go with the last cast for 21CW6. Good luck, everybody.
Okay, and we have the UK players spawning in here. I'm going to be, like I said, watching Black Ops in the A-10 as he does get up airborne in that. It looks like we're going to have Freet in the F-18, both good pilots. And I hear the UK artillery going off. Go ahead, Abby.
The SU and the A-10, they didn't pass each other. They went straight for armor. Now they're
actually
starting
the
to
SU took out the Hippo. So that Hippo never made it down towards crossing, or down to Crossroads here. We got the Z-10, it looks like, airborne off to the east of oil, as the Chinese have captured oil and military.
Yes, and he did just take out the 40th Black Hawk that was trying to drop on this flag over by Outpost and by the oil station.
So far, we do have a bleed on the UK side, or against the UK, with only 2 flags being held right now currently by the Chinese. 2 flags white, which is anyone's game, plus 1 flag only for the UK side, which is Outpost. And I am seeing now the UK side fanning out. I see fast movers moving to Crossroads. I'm down here at Crossroads, and we have an op squad down here as well. Looks like they got the better drop on the UK guys, and Crossroads is going to go up in for the opposition.
Well, right now the opposition just got grayed out at Military Village by the 40th. That gives them down and puts the bleed on them. So they're going to really have to push to keep going against the 40th.
Yeah, they actually have 3 tanks right now. In the cap does the 15th, plus an APC outside. I have UK already coming in on Militarized Village with a full squad here. This flag is remaining neutral, but I'm wondering where the UK fixed wing is, especially the A-10, because it could do with a good bomb run right now on the cap at Militarized Village.
Well, I believe all the aircraft are down at this time. I guess the guys are manning their AA or shooting. Nope, but here come in MiG-29. And the SU is... Oh, there's the aircraft.
Oh, as he picks up a team kill on Dark Knight, does Black Ops. But now we have some coalition armor coming in here with Zookeeper now in the Leopard in cap. And we have no opposition that I can see in cap, and that flag is going up British.
15th had people in the zone and didn't get them in there.
Now I'm going to take a look over here at Outpost, because I got some armor Q spotted up here to the south of Outpost. Looks like we have 2 APCs now pushing Outpost. And the UK is actually spread kind of thin right here, and those APCs do have a bit of infantry help as the flag starts to come down now. I do believe we have either a squad leader or an RP over here to the south by this oil derrick. Well, I'm looking for it and I don't see it, but...
Zookeeper just missed the prime opportunity to kill the Spec Ops company of the 15th with his tank and shot twice and missed over here at Military Village.
Okay, now we do have Outpost going gray. We do have one member for the 15th in the flag cap here, but I'm just not quite sure where he is. Ah, I see him. Not going to give away his position because he's actually got a good position. We have 2 in the cap now. C4 going off, not picking up any kills. We've got some reinforcements here now for the UK. But the Z-10 is here trying to pick off this infantry that's in this cap to keep it gray.
Well, the 15th really needs to push up and get oil plant up here. They just keep coming in 1s and 2s, and that's not going to get it done against the 40th. They've got 2 Bradleys, a Challenger, plus Buku infantry.
Yeah, I'm not sure where this infantry for the 15th is coming from over here at Outpost, but I've got 4 or 5 guys on the cap, or around the cap, and then a tank down here to the south of Outpost. It's all going on here. Flag is halfway down. I have one guy inside the eastern bunker, and I have a guy over by the oil derrick. The guy by the oil derrick is down. You got any action going on anywhere else?
At this moment, it looks like the outpost is the only place where they're really trying to attack. At Crossroads, they're dug in. The 15th's just spread all out. They're not coming in as a combined arms army. I don't know what they're thinking or doing here.
Well, they put on a nice push over here at Outpost. Like I said, they threw everything they had at it. They had infantry armor plus a Z-10 over here just raining down death. Oh, nice TV shot from Garp-V on Huan Stealth and the Cobra. Looks like that Z-10 is now going to be returning to base.
Well, the 40th, they have just dug in.
It does look like the 40th has the decided advantage in this round.
Oh, they've done exactly what they needed to do. They pressed up forward. They locked these flags down. They put scouts with armor, with repair engineers inside so they repair each other, and they're just cutting off everything that the 15th is trying to do.
Okay,
I
actually had some action going on up here at Train Accident, but Black Ops coming in with an A-10 perfect strike. He had friendlies all around, but for some reason he only managed to pick up one TK and wiped out the entire squad up here at Train Accident.
Well, now the 15th are now making an infantry push on Militarized Village, and they do have their Z-10 up, and he is getting kills, but he's staying just right back here at their main, just trying to cover the flags with the TV missiles when he needs to be out there killing stuff at the flags. There he goes.
It sounds like he's trying to play it a little safe.
Oh, but he runs into the A-10, so it'll be... But now he's getting caught up with all... Oh, and the F-18 just rammed right into the Z-10.
Oh, you know, I gotta stick up for Freed here. I was watching that. It did look like he killed him before he rammed him, and then he just ended up hitting the wreckage.
And the 15th gets a lone tank down here at the far south flag. He kills the Cobra, and the Cobra kills him.
Yeah, that was actually up at the north. That was up at Train Accident, because I was actually watching that same action.
My apologies.
And I'm actually watching a lone tank right now for Catrafract. He's doing a little Rambo action down here at Train, but it looks like now he's getting a little bit of help. But there's a T-72 on those two tanks. We get a little 2-on-1 action here just west of Crossroads. Oh, but the Sioux coming in with a great gun run on Johnny Rotten and Cataphracts. Now looking at your map, Airborne, are you seeing anything that looks like it may be getting ready to push here? Are they loading up choppers? Are they trying to push out, set up RPs? What are they doing?
Looks like they tried to take their Hippo up and make a drop, but it's laying over here on the side, halfway between their main and oil plant. It looks like that they have now grade oil plant.
Yes, and I'm actually looking for soldiers. Looks like the op soldiers have been dealt with because the flag is going back up. It's almost halfway up for the British. This would be an opportune moment because these soldiers' eyes are going to be on the flag and not on the entry points into this flag.
Well, they've got their first squad is in here now with their Z-10 trying to cover. So the 15th do have infantry on the flag here at oil plant, and they're putting up a pretty good fight. They're all amongst this these silos behind the flag. Squad leaders in the cap zone. Now they're moving to, oh, now they've got an armor column. Now the 15th starting to fight.
Now the 15's bringing the heat. As we do
they
have
just
some
rolled in and
left
took
over.
it.
Yes, they did. The 40th, like I said, they weren't concentrating on those entry points. They were concentrating on that flag. They forgot to put their mines down at that choke point. But we did, well, until that masked Velarde strike taking out a squad leader. I believe that was Psycho Mist. No, Psycho Mist was not squad leader. Brightleaf getting taken out as a squad leader. Only one squad left now on oil.
Well, the F-18 is gun running on there. There's now a 40th 2 Bradley column coming into oil field from their main. But the 15th did a real smart move here. They spread their armor out trying to find the rally points and the other squads up here to clear out the oil plant before they moved on. But I don't know if they wasted too much time now that the 40th is now getting heavy infantry troops up here to oil plant.
Yeah, and it does seem like most of those troops, looking at my minimap, are coming from Militarized Village. I do have Militarized Village now with the AA manned, which is going to make, I personally know, being a flyboy, coming from that eastern Maine, it's going to make their Air Force's heads ache, because that tone will be going off for the majority of the time they are over even near their own air base.
Yes, that is very true. With both the north and the south flags, you can, if you can control both or one of them, you can really hurt the Air Force on both sides. I believe the SU just flew into the smoke towers here at oil plant.
Okay, I actually see an infantry push now coming on to militarized, as we have a Spec Ops grapple hook going over the top here to the north, and we now have one person in radius on top of the roof. Not the smartest
and here
place
they
to
come
be.
in. They're coming in with the armor column into militarized village right now.
Yes, I do see that. There we go. That person that was on the roof was a squad leader, and he has spawned in a couple of friends here, but they know where he's at. Oh, and that squad leader does go down. I believe that was Red Army Infantry putting a heat shell up there. Yes, it was.
And they have the flag gray now. The 15th has it gray.
But the flag is quickly going up for the 40th. 40th dealing with that infantry squad. The armor was still
and there
left
comes
behind.
the A-10.
That was a good gray for the 15th, but a good recovery by the 40th.
Same old story, a little too late. They started coordinating, coming in with their helos and their armor squads and infantry and fast movers. They just didn't do it fast enough at round start.
And, wow, that round went really fast. With the 40th winning 224-0. I think 15th put up a good fight there. I just think that the round start was good, but I think that they were just... It almost looked like they fell asleep after round start.
From my point of view, it actually looked that they had some just some slow communications, or people going to the wrong flags at round start. I definitely think that this round they'll definitely be back on their game. It was a warm-up match. Feel each other.
Oh
out.
yes, absolutely. The 15th, I played against them several times this campaign. I have great respect for them as an army. They definitely switch things up on you. If something's not working, then they're the kind of people that will turn things around next round and set you on your heels if you're going up against them.
Oh, well, I know that.
I was just going to say, I also know that they're also the kind of guys that if something's just slightly not working, they know what to adjust to make it work.
I definitely agree. The 15th, both of us being generals also in 21CW, facing the 15th and the 64th, we know the 15th, they're the masters of that. And you can't never turn your back on them, but you can't do that to any division in 21CW.
Yep, absolutely. And we're going to be getting some blue tag loving now over to the 15th AA. Eisen, if you would please kindly switch teams. And Airborne, I'm going to let you take the round start.
Roger, Dodger. All right, folks, 10 seconds now to go. Start round 2. The 40th RM is up by 1, but as everybody usually knows, this is a best out of 3, and here we go. I think I'm going to follow Guitar Freak here. SU.
And I'm going to follow Black Ops in the A-10.
Well, let's see if we meet in the middle and see what happens.
Black Ops Gaining some serious altitude now, west side of his base. Looks like he's going to be using bombs first, maybe, as he's proceeding over towards oil. And whooping the MiG.
And Guitar Freak rode right under it and dropped bombs and killed a couple tanks there coming into oil plant. He's still up and heading to the main to rearm.
Yeah, whoever's in that MiG did a great job taking down that Cobra on round start.
Oh, and the fight we have now at oil plant. 2 pieces of British armor are in the flag, but there's Buku 15th Infantry. And in rolls a BMD and takes out the tank, but oh no! A Bradley has walked this way in. 2 Bradleys have come into oil plant, and the flag is now going down. It was almost capped by the 15th, but now it's going ground for the 40 RM. Their infantry starting to push up, and oh, here comes the SU, and he just kills the entire... No, he didn't. He killed 2 of the infantry, but didn't touch the Bradleys.
And I'm over watching Militarized and Train Accident right now. Train Accident had a good op drop on it, but it was badly timed or good or perfectly timed in no matter how you look at it. The A-10 come in with a full bomb load, killed the squad leader before his guys could get boots on the ground to cap Train Accident, and then he suppressed it until they got a spawn truck up there and spawned people in to cap that flag.
Well, here at power plant, it's going back and forth. The A-10 or the SU will come in and clear it out. The flag's going up for the 15th. They have about 6 infantry in the flag zone and armor that have now cleared everything out, so they now have the oil plant.
Yeah, and we do have a squad of infantry now for the 15th down, holding this flag gray still down here at Militarized Village as it's just about to go British, though. We do have 1 person in the cap left alive, 2 people now around this flag. Not sure if any of them is a squad lead or not. But Colin Love's coming in. Oh! Colin Love's getting taken out by a Claymore from Big Ass Man. I'm not sure if he's the only one left back here alive, but he is in the cap now at Militarized Village. Got a little Rambo action here. He spawns in some friends.
There's a little bit of an armor battle going out here. I don't know how wise this is. It's one, they're down now. It was 1 15th tank versus 2 Bradleys and a Challenger. But the 15th does have that squad in the cap zone at Military Village. But no, I think it's about to end. I think they just found them.
Yeah, USP getting up on top of that ruined building and getting those guys inside that little cubbyhole there at Militarized Village, taking them down, wiping out that squad. So right now there's some armor rolling up here and a Vodnik, but it looks like the Vodnik Vodnik's gonna run into 2 pieces of armor here. And this flag is gonna go up as Guitar Freak in the Frogfoot tries to clear that flag radius, but doesn't kill them all. It doesn't kill all the UK guys.
Oh, but the F-18 just got him before he could turn back in and make another run. We have the MiG and the F-18 over this flag, Buku armor and infantry.
And the flag has returned complete neutral.
And the 40th now rolled up at the AA vehicle, but it's now down. And the 15th has now got a BMD going to come in behind this Challenger and try to take him out.
Yeah, oh, nice TV, shot right there. The flag does go up for the British, but at the moment we have 1 piece of armor here, plus Z10 and friendly Artie now on the cap.
The Artie did not kill that. There's 2 squad leaders now here at Military Village. Plus the F-18 is about, and the MiG, and the MiG just shot the F-18 down.
Actually, I believe that was Ono's, the commander for the 15th, in the Essex taken down free. But you're right, the MiG was all over him.
And there comes the A-10, just a aircraft love fest. You gotta love it.
And now we have the Cobra here as Militarized Village does go gray. We have an enemy APC in cap. It goes down. I'm looking for these op guys in the cap. Oh, he's right on the cap.
I don't know what just happened to the Cobra there. It just kind of died in midair. I I guess I was too
I
far
believe
away
that
to
was
see
the
what killed
MiG.
it.
Yeah, whooping the MiG took out Arrow and Stealth. We have the Frogfoot now coming in. TV from the Z10. Z10 crashing into the wreckage of the tank that it just took out. That's gonna do nothing but hurt the 15th's chances here for regaining the militarized, as the 40th is all over it and does manage to recap it, but the 40th has grade oil plant.
There was so much action, they even spoofed us. I didn't even see them do that.
Yeah, well, I'm over here at oil plant right now, and there's not a whole lot here. A bunch of infantry, an AA vehicle, and a tank for the 15th. And it looks like they managed to clean up whatever was here. Looked like the 40th was trying to catch the 15th sleeping there.
Well, the 15th are still making a pretty determined attack here at Military Village. They have...
15th.
Go right ahead.
I was just going to say the 15th has a spawn bag here, but the 40th know where it is. They try and come in with a DPV. It is a ways off from the flag cap of militarized, so they have a lot of open ground to cover here, and they're going to need some armor support or some support of some type.
I agree with you, but I also would definitely see armor coming in from the south to back them up. I've seen the 15th do this many times, send infantry in from one direction, bring in armor from the other. But I'm not seeing any armor, and their infantry just run into a Bradley and had a very bad day. Oh, but they managed to kill one of the Brad. But nah, they're not. He just got pistol whipped.
Okay, I'm going to check that spawn bag, and yes, that spawn bag for the 15th is down now, so that infantry push on the north militarized is down. I'm going to take a look at some of these other flags here and see what we got kicking.
Well, now they brought in the Z10. He's trying to TV the tanks around Military Village, and the MiG is now scraping it, but that's not going to do much.
Yeah, we got some infantry right now in the cap here over at Outpost. And we got some armor spamming in from the outside. 2 pieces of armor now. Oh, nice ram. I can't see who this is in this tank here in front of me. Oh, that was... can't pick a name. Ended up ramming that APC, but goes down to Johnny Rotten's Leopard, or Challenger. Johnny Rotten also taking out pins in the other tank that was assaulting this flag, as Outpost is secure again.
Well, now there's a whole lot of infantry at Outpost and armor.
Yeah, and I'm over watching one of the spawn bags right now for the 15th. Oh, airstruck, and where did he get that AG-36, that noob tube kill? I did not see where that took place. Did you, AB?
No, I didn't.
Well, he must have been in the mix of it, because he took himself out, plus got the hat trick at the same time.
Now the 15th's making an armor push out of oil plant, heading towards Outpost.
Yeah, they also have some infantry coming in from the north, but right now this armor has overshot itself, and it doesn't have infantry support at the moment, but the Cobra is all over this infantry coming in, so I doubt that any of that infantry is going to make it in.
And the 40 is just great oil plant.
Nicely done by the 40th.
They have some infantry on the building. The Z10's taking them out, and the 15th should get this flag back, but definitely the 40th again draw their attention to one side of the map and then attack somewhere else.
And I got this MiG just absolutely molesting the Cobra right now. The Cobra is smoking a bit. Gets off a couple of heat seekers, but the MiG's turning back in. And that Cobra's just basically doing a dance for this MiG. Oh,
hey,
and we have a train accident. Train accident is gray. I'm sitting here looking for spawn bags or whatnot, and I actually see Bailers now coming in on the flag.
The 40th has one guy here. They finally found him. One guy was keeping it gray. He was on top of the connexes here.
10
15th
millimeter
is now
usually.
going to take the oil plant now. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna say
Oh,
watching here.
look at the thunderbolt bomb at oil plant. Caught everybody.
Black Ops getting the quad kill there. We have the Cobra up here at train accident. Flag is completely neutral. I was going to say earlier that we had 10 millimeter on the ground getting an RPG kill on someone. I didn't catch who it was. Surprised actually by the 15th that they haven't put him in the jet.
That is very surprising.
Okay, and as I'm talking, as I'm covering train, they're just about ready to cap it. I actually have a main battle tank and 2 APCs up here now for the 15th. Not seeing any infantry.
That armor's just... Here at Train Wreck, 2 pieces of armor, they were getting fired on from military village into here.
We have Colin Loves bringing the love with a C4 care package for Christmas for pins on that tank outside of train accident. Now I see the infantry for the 15th roll in here as we have a couple of infantry guys. They actually steal the APC now up here at train accident, so it's a 1 MBT for Red Army infantry. Oh, and it goes down.
Just down.
Yes, the APC takes down the main battle tank up there, and the flag, we have a Baylor on the flag right now, plus spawners. Train accidents in peril of going opposition.
Oh, until the A-10 showed up.
Oh, that was beautiful. A-10 bringing the heat. He must have gotten 5-6 kills on that one pass. That was beautiful.
Just bodies everywhere. But they gray it. Oh, but he didn't get the squad leader. The Hoop 2 is still in there. His squad's respawn. It's definitely going to go for the 15th. If they notice this tank, 2 tanks in front of them. No, this is still going to be hotly contested.
Yeah, as we have 2 main battle tanks and an APC here. I'm not seeing any infantry in the open, so they must be inside these cars.
A-10 trying to pick off the armor, but no, now a second squad coming from the oil rigs from the west side of the flag coming in to back their brothers up.
With only 51 tickets left remaining for the 15th, they are not giving an inch here, folks. And neither is the 40th. This, even though it's 150 tickets in favor of the 40th, both sides still bringing it. 40th manages to gray oil plant, and the 15th is managing to keep train accident gray, and it's actually going up in their favor.
Oh! Colin Loves comes in with the C4 buggy and kills everybody at train accident.
Oh, and now I see a secret to their success up here at train accident. The 15th has rolled up their Gaskin, but Artie's now dropping on said Gaskin. Nice artillery shot there from Upkilla, taking down Yeehaw in the Gaskin. That was giving the 15th all the air cover they needed, helping to keep that A-10 off from their them trying to recap that flag.
Well, between the Artie, the Air Force, and the armor from the 40 RM rolling in, they've wiped them out. But they still have the spawn bag over here, although I believe it's now down from the tank shot.
And I'm going to
yes,
call
that squad's now dead.
I'm going to call the action down here at Outpost. As Outpost goes gray now, we have a couple infantry guys for the 15th, and we had a tank on there, but leaded with an AT-4 shot on. Can't pick a name. Flag is still gray, but the 40th is responding in kind. Tons and tons of infantry here. And the Cobra. This flag should definitely be going back in favor of the 40th.
I hear the heartbeat.
Yes, and as AB hears the heartbeat, ticket count is 171 to 765. The bleed is on for Z10 coming in, just going to try and get another kill, and that's it, folks. Second round of the 40th, 169 to 0. And I gotta say, Airborne, usually we do shout-outs in between matches. I have to give a personal shout-out right now to Black Ops. His bombing tonight has been pretty amazing. I've been pretty impressed with it. How about you?
Oh, definitely. Definitely gets my vote for MVP for the match. That bomb run at Train Accident was 21CW history right there. That was beautiful.
And I would have to say, over on the opposition side, probably the guy leading the way, I would probably say, who'd you give it to? I'd have to say the MiG, the MiG driver. I'm not sure, I can't remember who it is, but I've been seeing him taking down that Cobra left and right.
The Z10, the guys up in the Z10 have really, I've seen them with probably more kills, even though the MiG's more active, but the gun doesn't do as much damage.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if you still have the screen in front of you or not, AB, but I still have the screen of the top players from both sides. Do you have that up?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and run them both down. I'm going to start over with the 15th. Coming in first place, we have Section 8. Coming in second, we have Illuminari. Coming in third, we have Nex Hunter. I'm sorry, I'm not getting out the kills. That's Section 8 with 22 kills, Illuminari with 24, Nex Hunter with 20, and wrapping up fourth is Guitar Freak, 17 kills. Over on the Coalition side of things, we have General Upkiller with 52 points. No kills, no deaths. No kills, 2 deaths. We have Catrifrac in the armor, 23. Black Ops getting it done in the A10 with 19 kills. And Johnny getting it done with 19 kills.
Well, let's see if the 15th can, since this is the last video cast for this campaign for 21CW, see if they can get this win in for their pride.
That is right. That is the last cast for Campaign 7 here. And you folks at home wishing to join us, we'll be starting a new campaign after this week. We're going to have a couple of weeks off in between. So now would be the perfect time for you to come over to 21stCenturyWarfare.com and sign up for next campaign.
Oh, in the air battle, there's just aircraft everywhere.
Oh, Militarized Village has just got a blistering number of people. Right now, a bunch of people getting hand grenade kills up on the roof. The 15th Infantry is down, but we still have a T-72 here sneaking in the back door here at Militarized Village. He's going to be bringing the heat, as right now he is the only piece of armor around this flag.
Until the Bradley right there comes up and shoots him in the butt like he's doing. And then the aircraft finishes the kill.
Okay, so it looks like
65 in that armor.
We have an opposition spawn truck now coming up to Militarized Village along with infantry. That spawn truck does go down, but it looks like little ants flying all over the ground here as the opposition have at least 10 guys pushing Militarized Village. So we have Danzig taking down Airstruck with an RPG-7.
Oh, this would be the opportune moment at Military Village for the 40th to drop Artie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Off into the south and east, because that's where all the opposition guys are. All their guys are off to the west. And speaking of which, here comes that artillery. We have Ono's dropping artillery on the 40th position. But it looks like Upkiller's got his already dropping over at Outpost. I'm going to take a quick look over there, Airbeat, see what's going on.
Well, the 15th managed to keep this flag gray here, but now the 40th has capped Military Village.
And that does put the 15th on the bleed here for the first time in the third round. Tickets bleeding down 410 to 405 in favor of the 40th.
One lone tank trying to come into Military Village and getting shot at by 3 tanks, a Bradley, and a buku shitload of infantry.
Yeah, the 40th now is just locked up tight here at Militarized. 15th is going to have to shift it up, but where do you shift it up?
That's
They get a
exactly what they
long-
are doing. They are shifting it up. They've got their hippo up. I'm now in trail with him. And he's gonna
frog foot.
but
I was just going to say the Frogfoot coming in there, getting about 8 or 9 kills there, dropping bombs on military, but Freak coming in and avenging those deaths with a kill on the Frogfoot from the F-18.
well, the hippo made it, but he didn't go high enough, and the AA gun at train wreck has killed him, and now the armor's found him, and they're all dead.
And now we have the Cobra up here to the north. The reason why I was wondering where they would shift it up to, though, AB, is the simple fact that, you know, if you look at the map, you know, the North Flag trade accident, you know, you got to go forever and a day to get up there. Over at Outpost, you're so close to armor reinforcements for the 40th, that almost throws that out as an option as well.
Well, now we have a roving tank battle out near the, coming out of the main. They're bypassing Military Village and going towards train wreck. And they have the Z10
and I'm actually
the Z10 and the Cobra are fighting each other. And oh, the Z10 just got shot down by the ground-mounted M167 ground mount. Another option in the 21CW mod that you don't have anywhere else.
Yeah, and that Cobra is going back now for repairs, as we do have armor for the 40th sweeping out. But I have infantry now all over train wreck as they are coming down towards Flag Cap.
Well, they came in with a paradrop, and oh, look, Black Ops again.
Black Ops, how many times has he saved this flag now? 2 that I can count.
That's 2. With big numbers like that, just wiped everybody out. Stopped that attack cold. 15th had at least 10 infantry in the flag. Black Ops comes in, drops a whole load. Good night, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm going to swing back over to Militarized Village, see if we have anything kicking over here, because opposition are going to have to start to get something going here soon, as I do see infantry above the ridge overlooking Military Village over here to the west, or to the south, rather. But they're not pushing in.
Coming out. Well, here comes the SU on Military Village, and they have 4 pieces of armor. Looks like they are going to roll into Military Village from the 15th main.
Yep. Oh, and here we go with 15th dropping a arty strike to soften them up here. Ono's picking up Dark Knights and Bishop.
Well, I'm seeing no aircraft other than the SU is here. So the 15th has a very good chance of getting in here and get this flag.
Yeah, looking at my mini-map, it looks like the only thing the 40th has up right now is Freet and the F-18. And it looks like he's decided, instead of going after the Z-10 doing a COD on militarized, he's going to go tank busting with that F-18 gun.
No, he just took out the Z-10.
Just as I say that, he just wants to make me look bad on air.
Yes. But he hasn't taken out the SU, and the SU still dropping, but not being as effective as the A-10 tonight. But the 15th has managed to but the C4 just took out all their tanks at Military
I believe that was
Village.
an AT mine from Bishop. That was an AT mine.
Oh, but they've got
Bishop.
they got a zip line in now. Somebody took it out and they fell off halfway down the hill, but they're still making a push, and no love there for Black Ops on that bomb run at Military Village. But oh, the artillery up killer.
That was a perfect artillery, but we do have opposition all over the flag. They have taken the Challenger that spawns here, but we do have a Bradley
Oh, and they've
here
got the
plus
zip
2
line up.
squads.
They have the zip line up from the oil tower up near oil plant down into the flag. They have the arm and they have now taken the flag at Military Village.
Quickly looking at the map over here to the south, over here at Crossroads, the flag is white, as we do have a couple of guys in radius now for the 40th. Make that no guys left in flag cap for the 40th, as the 15th nicely responds now, and they are going to end up recapping this, I think, although we do have a squad leader here. That's going to be Whiskey squad leader Leaded from Whiskey from the 40th, and he actually goes down from Razik. or Rescue, however you pronounce his name. Sorry if I got it wrong.
Well, the 40th is now bringing in armor. They have their Cobra and a Circle of Death, COD, around militarized village, but they're not pushing in. Now they're bringing up 2 Bradleys and a Challenger. And oh, here they bring in Range Rover and another Bradley from the back door. But they're still not pushing into the flag zone. They're hanging out, killing from the outside. This could be bad trouble. The A-10 just made a run, but I think he was off target. He'll probably be rearming and then coming back. But now the 40th has their Cobra doing a Circle of Death around Military Village. But their armor's not pushing in. So
go ahead.
now we have a Jeep inside the cap zone, but he quickly died. And now the 40th has graded it from the 15th, but the 15th still has squad leaders, 2 squad leaders in the flag zone. And now it's about to be artilleried by the 15th's commander on, so let's see what this does.
Yeah, the 40th's got to be careful here because one of their squad leaders pushing out towards the 15th main, and right on the cap, already dropping. This squad leader dies, it could be over. No, the 40th, excuse me, does cap the flag. Sue coming in, dropping bombs.
Oh!
A slew. Grip-V picking up a slew of kills there. Perfect bomb run.
But it was a little too late, because the 40th does hold this flag at Military Village.
But the 15th has grade outposts, and it does look like they're going to get outposts. It's halfway up. Cobra's here for outposts, but there's 2 tanks here. Or 1 tank taking AT fire. Black Ops taking down that remaining tank there with a bombing run, and unless the 15th have infantry here, which I don't see, 40th is going to get this back.
Well, there's definitely a good push and taking here at Military Village, but they didn't get their mines out and control. And the 40s just rolled in and were persistent and retook it.
Ono's picking up a hat trick with his arty, make that 4 kills now with his artillery over here at outpost. And Ono's pulling double duty, also taking down Freet. Freet was in the F-18. Ono's was on Essex at their main.
Well, I have a squad now which just died. They were making a push again on Trainwreck. Made a drop on it and ran into a British tank, and the whole squad got killed.
Yeah, I'll definitely agree. That heat round when you're playing infantry, that is a mother.
There ain't no doubt about that. But that's the good thing about the 21CW mod. We have so many more options in our weapon systems. It makes for wonderful battles.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I was just checking out Outpost here. Outpost had a minor push coming, but they seem to clean it up. I'm expecting to see a push now coming Militarized Village, as they've gone Trainwreck and Outpost the last 2 attacks.
Well, the 15th, the 40th has done a smart move. They pushed out 3 armor out here to the rolling valleys just outside the op main base, the 15th main base, and killing their fast movers as they come out. Now I see that the 15th has put a helo up high, but not high enough.
Yeah, and there's Ono's picking up a hat trick on Die Hard, USP, and Dark Knight over at Militarized Installation, or Militarized Village. And it looks like that Z-10 is going to be dealing with that armor now.
Looks like the Hippo was going for Outpost, but didn't quite make it. Wasn't high enough.
And I'm actually trailing a opposition fast mover with 2 people in it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it almost looks like it's going to the UK main. Maybe a little frustration here from the 15th. They want to have a little fun before the end of the round here with only 40 tickets left.
That, or they're going in to take out the artillery. More than likely, it's probably frustration.
Alright, I'm going to stop covering that. I'm going to take a look over here at Outpost, because I do have red smoke around the cap here. But it does look like the 40th soldiers there took care of it in shorthand.
Enemy ground forces. Enemy on the road.
And I have another fast mover bypassing Outpost now, going towards the UK main. Looks like the party is in the UK main, or the 15th has intelligence that they're having a keg party at the 40th uncappable.
Well, they have a UAV over the main. They might have been trying to steal their aircraft, because the 40th pilots tonight have definitely been on target.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the end of the third round. Final score 200-0 in favor of the 40th RM. Definitely got to say, good battle from both sides tonight, AB, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely. It was hard fought. Nobody gave up. Definitely one of the best casts that we've done so far.
Yep. Do you have the score screen up? If not, I'll run down the top four from both sides.
Yes, I have them up. For the winning side, we have Upkiller as the commander with 0 deaths and 2 kills. I just lost it. If you want to continue on there, mine restarted.
Yep. Actually, in first place, we have Colin Loves with 27 kills. Killer in second, the commanding general with 2 kills. Third place is Black Ops in the A-10 with 21 kills, and Stealth in the Cobra with 22 kills. Over for the 15th side of things, we have Furin coming in first place with 17 kills. Grep-V with doing an awesome job in that Frogfoot, getting 19 kills. The Hube 2 with 13 kills, and Illuminari with 13 kills as well. Now, do you have any shout-outs you want to say to any of these guys, or anything you want to wrap up with here, AB?
Well, yeah, let me personally thank, I want to put out a shout-out to e-rev, to all of our friends there who have supported the MyAss tournaments, especially 21CW and Total War tournaments with their coverage of our tournaments. And to all the watchers and listeners out there, I want you to, if you really love Battlefield and you want organized military style strategies, gameplays broken down into companies, 21CW is definitely the place for you. Unlike Clan World, where the leadership never changes, every campaign our leaders rotate. You should come into the tournament and show that you're of leadership. The sky's the limit. You can go all the way up to be a general or a sink of an army of 2 armies. So if the war sim, Battlefield 2 type environment is your kind of thing, definitely check out 21st Century Warfare. Other than that, Gunny, that's all I got. Great cast again, buddy. Great cast.
Thank you. I'd like to personally say great games to all the participants from 21CW that took place. I'd like to thank all of our watchers over the last 5 weeks. I'd like to personally thank e-rev for casting this for us. They've done a great job. It's absolutely a pleasure to work with the best in the business. Outside of that, gentlemen, we'll see you next campaign. Starts in about 3 or 4 weeks. You guys, thanks for watching these casts. Keep watching e-rev, and we're out. For Eisen, Airborne, myself, e-rev, and 21CW. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good night.
99 knuckleheads!
Ever lay down the perfect minefield, only to have the enemy see it and turn the tables on you?
Why is he stopping? Oh crap, run! Oh shit, hurry!
At 21st Century Warfare, our mines are modded to sink into the ground to make the perfect ambush. 21st Century Warfare, the world's longest running battlefield tournament.